Oh, that is so nice.
You actually hit this 5-iron further than yours.
It feels a lot more solid.
Yeah.
The contact's good.
Ooh, you mashed it.
I'm excited.
So you're kind of, yeah,
it looks nice.
You're kind of digging them a little bit.
No, I definitely dig them. If this works out, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty big deal for me.
You know, we came out with a new Apex line. So there's Apex CB, MB, which are like the blades and the forged cavity backs. And then we have the Apex Pro. So I'll give you a quick elevator pitch. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
That's your 9-iron.
Oh.
So that is a 1025 face as opposed to a cast face, which you have in your iron. So that's gonna be softer. It's gonna give you a little bit more spin. The sole on that's got a little bit of leading edge relief, a little bit of relief on the back end. So in your case, for especially in the short irons, that's gonna give you the responsiveness and maybe a little bit more spin.
It's a little bit different.
Right, and that's exactly at your spec. So it's apples to apples, loft, lie, everything with what you have. So let's just see what this looks like. Ooh.
Oh.
That's nice. So first reaction though, like first strike out of the middle.
It's pretty solid.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. But do you see how that's getting through the turf a little easier?
It feels similar to
Right.
what I have, just because everything from the looks to, I guess, the way that it's modeled and spec'd,
Right.
similar to my old gamer. But
Okay.
the feel is a little bit different.
Yeah, it should feel softer. Yeah. So it's an interesting thing about having the right sole in an iron. So
Right.
the sole's gonna dictate where on the face you hit it. In this case, this iron isn't as hot as the one that you have,
Right.
but you're catching it on a slightly different part of the face because the sole's getting into the ground, so it's presenting a different part of the face to the ball, right? That
One
could be
more.
to your advantage of something like this. Yeah, that's money. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
and your spin's gone up at the same carry distance. Your spin's gone up like 300 RPMs at the same launch. So
And
all
the
you're
same
getting
distance.
is more spin. That's it. So let's try the 7-iron.
Cool.
See, modern technology is kind of a cool deal, doesn't it?
Wow.
This would be an interesting test for you in the short irons. Right?
It would.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really good.
Feels nice.
Feels good, right?
Right.
There you go. I just like how it's getting through the turf.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Especially off of this grass, it's a little softer.
It's a little softer. It's got a little bit of a grab to it.
Right.
But
Almost
it goes
feels like you're
through.
hitting into the grain all the time to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does.
There's a 5-iron.
Especially when you hit wedges, it kind of goes against your club,
Yeah.
and the bounce is hard to get through.
Try to make it tough here at ECPC. Make it a challenge.
Nice.
Hit one and
We
I'll tell you
always
what's
love that.
going on with this one.
Oh, that is so nice. Wait, you
Okay.
can really tell.
So this, in your case, is gonna be similar to your Apex 21. It's got the face cup, 355 face cup, so the face is a little bit different than the shorter irons.
Right.
So you're gonna get the ball speed, the forgiveness, the launch out of the longer irons in this set than you would versus the shorter irons.
Right.
Ooh, you mashed it. You actually hit this 5-iron further than yours.
Yeah. It feels a lot more solid.
Yeah.
The contact's good. I feel like there's a lot of potential in me switching over, checking it out, seeing what it does. But I'm excited.
So you're kind of,
it looks nice.
You're kind of digging them a little bit.
No, I definitely
Yeah.
dig them. It's been a little hard for me to find that switch over to a new club, a new iron. So if this works out, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty big deal for me.
I just want a small thank you. Like when you win like the US Women's Open or something with those irons, be like, you know, I just gotta give a shout out to, anyway.
I got tested at Wonderland, and
Yeah, Wonderland.
the World of Wunder allowed me to play well.
To play with the Apex Pros. Okay, so that was an interesting experiment for the folks at home.
Yep.
You know, she's potentially the best player in the world, and probably in the next 6 months, I called it. I said by the end of the year, you'll be #1, but
Oh, thank you.
But how she goes about her equipment is how everybody should go about their equipment. You have to make some decisions. You have to figure out what works for you and then make it work for you, not the other way around. So if you have any question on Rose's bag, Callaway golf equipment in general, go to CallawayGolf.com. World of Wunder website. That's Rose. I'm Johnny. We're out of here.